Join Kids Hut Stories.
Once upon a time, there were two mice, one from the peaceful countryside and one from the bustling city. The city mouse lived in a huge, busy city with tall buildings, fancy restaurants, and lots of excitement. But today, the city mouse was visiting his good friend, the country mouse, who lived in a cozy little nest at the bottom of a tree. Her home was small, but warm and comfortable, and surrounded by nature. The country mouse cooked a simple dinner with food from her garden, corn, carrots, acorns, and some cool, fresh water from the nearby stream. While they ate, the city mouse couldn't stop talking about the wonders of the city. "City life is amazing," the city mouse said excitedly. "I go to the theater, museums, and my house has 20 rooms. You have to come visit me. Have you ever tried Chinese food? It's delicious." That night, the country mouse couldn't stop thinking about all the fancy things the city mouse talked about. She dreamed of living in the city, eating at fancy restaurants, saying fancy things, and buying fancy hats. She even dreamed of tasting that Chinese food. The next morning, the country mouse made a decision. She wanted to visit the city. She packed her little bag, and off they went to the big city together. When they arrived, the country mouse was amazed. The city mouse's house was enormous. There were 20 rooms filled with beautiful furniture. "Which room is mine?" the country mouse asked curiously. "Well, we actually live down in the basement," the city mouse said sheepishly. He led her down some dark stairs, where lots of other mice families were living too. But the city mouse wanted to show her the best part, dinner. They went upstairs to the dining room, where there was a grand feast, cheese, bread, cookies, cakes, and lemonade. There was even Chinese food on the table. Just as they sat down to eat, there was a loud crash. A big, scary cat with sharp teeth and claws jumped onto the table. The cat screeched, chasing the two mice all around the room. They ran as fast as they could and hid in a tiny hole, trembling with fear. The mice stayed hidden until the cat finally left. But when they came back to the dining room, all the food was gone, eaten by the humans. The country mouse had had enough. She hurried back to the basement to pack her things. "Where are you going?" the city mouse asked, surprised. "I'm going home," the country mouse said. "Your city life isn't as wonderful as it seemed. I miss my peaceful, quiet life in the country." And so, the country mouse went back to her small but cozy home in the countryside, happy to be away from the noise and danger of the city. She realized that sometimes, the simple life is the best life. And that's the story of the city mouse and the country mouse, a reminder that what looks exciting and glamorous isn't always better. If you liked the story, share this with your friends and family, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting stories that teach us valuable life lessons.